After leaving the Tokyo Governmental Center Towers, we headed by bus to our next stop on the tour, the resort town of Hakone. On the way there, we stopped at the so-called fifth station on Mount Fuji, where for a brief moment the clouds parted and we could finally see the mountain peak. We had not been able to get any views of the mountain at all until that point because of the cloud cover. Our hotel in Hakone was very much old-style Japanese. We were not allowed to wear shoes inside. We had to wear kimonos for dinner, and we had to sleep on cots on the floor as opposed to beds. As unaccustomed as I was to all of this, it was actually a very nice hotel, and even the floor was comfortable. In the basement of the hotel were 2 hot spring baths, one for women and one for men. I took advantage of 2 opportunities to visit the baths, and each time was amazingly refreshing. One does have to leave modesty at the door, though. The mountains here are the rim of a volcano formed by lava from past eruptions. Subsequent to the eruptions, a large crater or caldera was formed. The lowland in front of the rim is the floor of the caldera. The current form in which the Hakone volcano appears is the result of several eruptions through the years. As strange as these eggs look, it's only the shell that is black, and that is due to the sulfur in the water in the springs. They taste just like any other boiled egg. Ashinoko Lake is a crater lake that lies along the southwest wall of the caldera of Mount Hakone. This was one of the most fascinating demonstrations I have ever seen. No paint is used, so that every different color in these works is a different kind of wood that he presses together to form a large version of the image he wants. He then shaves off fine layers as individual items, each slightly different than the previous simply because of the color of the wood. I purchased a framed copy of his renditions of Mount Fuji in the Four Seasons. The Hakone Open Air Museum opened in 1969 as the first open-air art museum in Japan. The spectacular grounds are the permanent home for approximately 120 works by well-known modern and contemporary sculptors. There are also 5 exhibition halls, including the Picasso Pavilion. This place was interesting, but there was very little in the Picasso Pavilion, and photography was not even allowed of the works that were on display there.